Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new pick a card reading where we're going to go in deep on if your person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, the labels don't matter at all. All that matters is what you feel in your heart. So we're going to take a look at if your person misses you. If you've been in some form of struggle or separation and you need to get some clarity on what your person is thinking, feeling, and if they are missing you or regretting their actions and behavior. So we're going to get you some answers today. Now, if you're new to this channel, I want to give you a big warm welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. And if these readings resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this incredibly supportive community. Now, I have two short announcements before we get into your card choices here. First one is, guys, I've been noticing a lot of activity that is criminal in terms of scammers, right? Lots of scammers have been leaving comments underneath your wonderful comments asking you to call somebody on WhatsApp. There's even been a few imposters, people who created channels that look like it's me asking you to call me on WhatsApp. I just want to let you know that please stay away from all of these criminals. They are after your money. I want you to know that I will never leave a comment asking you to call me for personal readings. There's only one way to have a personal reading with me, and that is to go to my website, livetarot.com/readings, and book one through there. There is no other way. I will never call you, solicit you, email you, message you saying, hey, here's my number, call me. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. Second announcement I have is that, I just want to let all of you know that none of my readings are meant to keep you in any kind of vicious circle. I can see, again, I read all of the comments. I try to respond to as many as I can, but just know that I do read each and every comment that you leave on this channel, and it means so much to me that all of you participate and that you do share your thoughts and feelings. And based on that, what I've seen is that many of you have felt that you have been struggling with your person for far too long and that they have not treated you right. So I just want to let you know I fully agree with you. Just because you may think somebody is your twin flame or soulmate does not give them a right to misbehave with you, to mistreat you, to string you along, to ghost you, to breadcrumb you. I mean, all those labels are like endless, but as in, you deserve a partner in life who cherishes you. So if you feel that you are not being treasured, loved, and cherished, you have every right to move on. These readings here are to provide you clarity so that you can make the best choices for yourself. Now, if your inner being tells you, you know what, we've had enough, we're not being treated right here, then by all means, create a space in your life, clear the energy, and create a space in your life for the right person for you. All right, so that's why I say all of these are general readings. Not everything is going to resonate for your situation. Now, if you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me, and the link is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into our card choices here. So for group number one, we have rhodochrosite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Rhodochrosite. Remember your worth. Group number two, we have the rose quartz. Open up your heart. Group number three, we have rhodonite. Find a way to forgive. So if you'd like to close your eyes, meditate, see which you feel most intuitively guided to. You can choose 1, 2, 3, or you can choose them all and take whatever messages resonate for you and leave the rest. So we're going to go ahead and get started with group number one. My beautiful group number 1, here is your reading. We're going to start off with your tarot. So let's see. Oh, 7 of Swords. The World. 3 of Cups. And Rebirth or Judgment. Okay. So this is for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but I can see right away here that there is a third party situation. And, you know, with the third party situation, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This can be any kind of a situation, person, obstacle that is coming in the way of the progress of this connection, of this relationship. So I'm feeling that there's definitely been some sort of an ending here, or some sort of a temporary withdrawal. I feel like your person has withdrawn from you at this time in some way because they were keeping some sort of a secret that was too difficult for them to actually share with you. Okay, so we're getting this energy here with this 7 of Swords. Okay, I feel that this may have even been quite rapid, as in today, I mean, like yesterday you were talking just fine, and today they may have just ghosted you out of nowhere, like they're not answering your messages or your phone calls, and you may be wondering, where did they go? What happened? Why did they just disappear? Well, there was something here about them running away into the night. Again, please take it as it resonates, because that's a special message, not for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, your person definitely kind of ran off into the night, literally, like you just don't understand why they may have disappeared. I do feel though that there were warning signs before this happened, whether they disappeared very suddenly or whether it wasn't sudden, you knew that something was wrong, there was a period of struggle, right? Either way, I feel like there were signs. There were signs, but I'm feeling that maybe for some of you, the signs may have been subtle, or for some of you, I feel like you didn't want to see the signs, like as in like you're so in love with them, you trust them, you care for them, you really want to be with them, you really wanted to have a brand new life with them. Because of this rebirth card, I feel like both of you saw in each other the chance for a new beginning, a rebirth. So I feel like when you connected, when you fell in love, that is a shared vision that both of you had. I feel that both of you have been through quite a lot in your lives. You've had a lot of moments in your life where you felt like it was time to turn the corner. It was time to, leave things behind you, or even people behind you that weren't serving you, because you knew that there was something more out there. And I feel like with this World card, this energy is coming through very strongly for both of you. I feel that you have both been kind of raw and very individualistic out in the world, as in like you felt like you've been on your own for quite some time. And because of the struggles that you may have gone through, you've always kind of been in this energy of, okay, well, if this isn't working for me, and it doesn't even have to be relationships, it can be in your work environment, your home environment, it doesn't matter what the situation was, but I feel like both of you have had some false starts, as in, you've gone down certain paths that you thought were going to work out, but then they didn't, like they ended up as like a dead end, or it wasn't the right path for you. So I feel like both of you have had these kind of, start with enthusiasm and then kind of come to a standstill or hit a brick wall kind of energy. And I'm feeling definitely a level of frustration because of that, but that's very natural. That's natural for all of us who, have those kind of experiences in life. And I just want you to know you're not alone. Everybody goes through this. Everybody has false starts. Everybody goes down certain paths thinking that they're going to lead to the success or whatever it is that you wanted, and then you find that it didn't can lead there, right? So that's fine. But what's really interesting here is that when the two of you met, you had already gone through a lot of these kind of false starts, right? And paths leading down the wrong direction. And that is why this connection was so exciting. That is why this connection felt so good, because I definitely feel that you both saw in this connection this powerful energy of, this is my second chance. This is an opportunity for me to reinvent myself. Not just through the connection, although that is a strong energy, right? That part of the way in which you both united, the way in which you both connected felt like a rebirth of hope, new hope in love, that love could actually be really, really good, that love doesn't have to fail anymore, relationships don't have to fail or go nowhere like they did in the past, that there's something different about this connection. This is the kind of connection that you feel that you could put your faith and trust in. So there was definitely an excitement here when you met. And so that's why I feel like there was something here that you didn't know with that Seven of Swords. And there was something here that maybe there were signs that you didn't see or didn't want to see, because we're also getting this Three of Cups. So I feel like there was definitely a third party situation here. And it could even be a lingering energy. So it doesn't have to be that it's like active right now. It could be somebody or some situation in your person's life that is still tugging at their emotional strings, even if they are not with this person, or if they don't even care, like as in like they don't have any romantic feelings or anything for this person. But it could be a lingering energy of, I feel responsible, I feel like I need to I have some sort of duty on my shoulders. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could even be parents, siblings, friends, some sort of toxic energy where your person can't seem to kind of get out from underneath the thumb of that person. And that is why I feel like there was something here that they were ashamed to tell you, or weren't ready to tell you in terms of what that responsibility is. But you know what? This is wrong, because I'm feeling like they really were not honest about whatever this is. If they had responsibilities, if they had obligations that were going to make you feel uncomfortable, that they knew would not make you feel like you could trust them, or that would not make you feel great in this relationship, they should have said this first. So let me just answer the question. Do they miss you? Yes, they do. They miss you very much, but they brought this upon themselves, because it's like this Three of Cups shows that they want a reunion with you, but it also shows that there's still that third party involvement. So it's like a split energy. It's like, I want to be with you, I miss you, I want to reignite this connection. I want a reunion with this connection. If there's been this, world energy, as in if there's been a separation. But still, the fact that this Three of Cups is coming through shows us that this person has not resolved whatever that third party situation is. So as in, it's almost like right now they're coming through with the energy of wanting to have their cake and eat it too. As in, they don't want this connection with you to end permanently. They want to be with you because they miss you like crazy. But then again, it's like they want to still hold on to whatever it is that, that other influence. It's like they're not able to really cast off that other influence. So I'm not getting the energy here of somebody who is yet willing and able to resolve whatever that other situation is. Okay, so it's almost like, I want to be with you, but I need to do this too, or I can't get out of this either. So now they're thinking, okay, well, how can I convince you? How can I have a new beginning with you? How can they have a new beginning with you without resolving this? And that's what I'm not quite liking here, you guys. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. I'm not quite liking that energy. It's definitely not the energy of somebody who is, it's definitely not the energy of somebody who is wanting to let go. But again, what I'm saying though here is that for some of you, it is a romantic third party. It's a definite like other relationship that your person may be in. You know, even if they're unhappy, they may be in an unhappy relationship, unhappy marriage, you know, commitment, something. They're staying because they feel they need to. They have to stay for whatever these obligations are with this Three of Cups. There may be kids involved. There may be finances. I'm also feeling definitely energy of if they're still stuck in some sort of marriage or commitment, then it's also very financial, right? Like they're afraid of losing money. They're afraid that if they get out of the situation, there will be a lot of financial loss, that they may not be willing to take that risk. But see, this is another reason why, to me, the Seven of Swords is all about the fact that they don't want to admit that to you. Okay, so whatever loss that they feel that they would experience, whatever loss that they feel that they would experience by getting rid of this third party situation or resolving this third party situation, they're ashamed to admit to you that loss takes precedence, or that loss is really important to them, whether it's money, whether it's a sense of duty or obligation. There's something there that is still holding them to that obligation. Okay, and they're embarrassed to admit to you that to some extent they may be prioritizing that money, that obligation, whatever it is, over the connection, right? So this is why it's like they're trying to begin again with you, but they're hoping that you will go with the flow. That's what I don't like here, right? It's like they're hoping to ask you for patience. Like they're hoping to say to you, look, you know, we have an eternal love. I want happiness, harmony, and fulfillment with you. I already feel that with you. We have this eternal love. But can you please have some patience with my situation? I'm trying to resolve it. I want to resolve it. I want to be with you. But would you mind going with the flow here? Would you mind just letting things happen? Would you mind if I just kind of took this in my stride? I took my own time with this, right? It will resolve, but it may take some time. So this is where it's like, I'm not really for you guys. Like, I don't know. I'm very protective of you guys. You know that, right? Like all I care about is your happiness. I don't want anybody taking you for a ride. I don't want anybody stringing you along. I don't want anybody prioritizing money or other people ahead of you, you know, and then asking you to be patient with them when they're the ones who are not being unfair. I mean, they're the ones who are not being fair, right? They're being unfair to you in asking this of you or hoping this for you, right? So let's take a look at some specific messages. Yeah, so see, this definitely is a confirmation, right? I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. So this could be that third party. Any kind of element within this situation can definitely be the third party. No one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you and our future 100%. Okay, that is good. Okay, so for some of you, your person, and again, like I said, with these are very specific messages, so always just take them as they resonate for your situation. This is for some of you where your person is trying to come out of this. Okay, for some of you, your person is still stuck within this, like as in this message. For some of you, your person is stuck but is trying to come out of it, as in like they really miss you. They really have come to the realization that the kind of love they have with you is one that they've never gotten, and so now they want to move forward and commit. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. Okay, so again, see, I feel like for some of you who this is still this Three of Cups energy, it's like you are the love of their life. They want to be happy and content with you, but where is the action? Okay, so if you're looking for action, this is where it's like, you know, if you are aware that there is some sort of block here, then you may have to say, look, put your money where your mouth is, as in take some action here, right? It was like a dream come true when we met. I never wanted that passion to end. You rocked my world. So again, I feel like this is also very relevant to those of you who there is some Seven of Swords, something they're hiding, some sort of a, you know, third party situation or some sort of obstacle. And it's like they're still dreaming of you. They still want that passion. They still want all of it. But I feel like there's still a little bit of that energy of I want to have my cake and eat it too. Okay. So be aware of that. Yeah, see? Yeah. So this to me is very much a confirmation, right? Your person absolutely needs to learn some important lessons here, guys. Like they are in dire need of learning some really important lessons because, again, if they're in that energy of I want, you know, I don't want to resolve this Three of Cups situation. You know, I have certain things invested in it, whether it's money or guilt or obligation or whatever it is, then they need to learn the lesson that they can't have their cake and eat it too. They need to learn the lesson that they need to treat you with utmost respect, love, kindness, and prioritize you if they really want you in their life. They need to shift their beliefs because, see, the thing is, I feel like they want the outcome. They want the outcome, as in they want to be with you. They want you back in their life. If there's been a separation, they totally miss you. They totally want you, but it's like they want it on their own terms. They, you know, they're going to have to ascend. They're going to have to expand their beliefs here, as in they're going to have to take a hard look at what their expectations are and how those expectations may be unfair, right? Unfair to you. So they're going to have to ascend to the next level of their beliefs, as in they're going to have to start practicing fairness. They're going to have to treasure you. They're going to have to prioritize you. They're going to have to resolve the situation if they really want to deserve this outcome that they are wanting with you. Okay, so my I feel like Spirit is saying here, my interpretation of what Spirit is saying here for you guys, beautiful group number 1, is that you need to be very careful. Okay, if you feel that this person is taking advantage of you, if you don't feel comfortable with what they're wanting, you know, to do here, like if they put you in this third party situation, whether it's a romantic partner or anybody else, it's time for you to empower yourself and step up and, you know, voice what you feel and what you think, and then go from there. All right. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of the oracle decks. Oh, where's my twin flame? Oh, I only have 2 of them right now, but there's 3 of them. Sorry about that. So if you'd like to order those, the links are also in the box below. Please do subscribe, like, and share if this resonated for you. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 2, here is your reading. We're going to start with your tarot. So we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. And let's make some space here. These cards are so big. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, very interesting energy coming through here. So first of all, there's definitely been some sort of conflict in this connection that I'm feeling has been very difficult to resolve. Okay, so I'm feeling that whatever this conflict is, you guys have definitely been working on it for a long time. Okay, I feel like this is one of those things where it's like a recurring energy of the same kind of issues coming up repetitively. And sometimes what happens is that these issues, you try to resolve them every time they come up, but then you have a more and more difficult time in actually making that happen. Because, you know, sometimes, and this is funny because I read this I think the Gottman Institute, if you haven't heard of the Gottman, I believe it's called the Gottman Institute, and they've been researching couples for many, many years. And I think one of their findings was that over 60% of issues within a relationship are not necessarily resolvable, as in they really just have to do with your personality, your upbringing, your values, and your mindset, right? And then the rest of it you can kind of negotiate and compromise on. So apparently their conclusion was that the couples who are successful and long-term are the ones who've realized what are those things that cannot be resolved, right? What are those aspects of the relationship that really are about their own mindset, their own beliefs, their own, upbringing. And what they do is that they agree to disagree. Okay, they agree that, okay, these are the things that we know that are not going to change, so we're just going to table them. We're not going to try to change each other's opinion about those things. And where we will work on the relationship is in the other aspects of things that can be negotiated, that can be compromised through mutual understanding. So that is why, I'm sorry, that was a bit long, but I feel like it's coming through very strongly in this reading. It's very relevant to this reading because with this Five of Wands, I do feel that there has been a lot of conflict in this connection. And I do feel that you have tried repeatedly, both of you, to resolve these conflicts. It may have been even more than one thing. And I feel like if you're in some form of struggle or some form of separation right now, it is because the result of trying to resolve things again and again and again. I do feel that there's an energy of mutual exhaustion here. With this Ten of Wands, both of you feel like you just can't go through this ringer again. Like it's been emotionally exhausting. The conflict, the discussions, for some of you, the fights, the misunderstandings. Because I do feel also that for some of you, there's an issue here of communication and miscommunication. As in, yes, there are obstacles and issues that need to be resolved, but I feel like what is adding fuel to the fire here, the fire of this Five of Wands, is that when you do try to resolve it, your communication is not as effective as it could be. So both of you, you try to say something, but they take it the wrong way. They try to say something, you take it the wrong way. So that's actually making the situation far worse than it needs to be. Okay, so that's two things, conflict and the communication around that conflict. So this is why I feel that both of you are feeling extremely burdened. You're like, okay, this is like the straw that broke the camel's back, as in this last time, whatever the blow up was, I just can't take it anymore. I'm just exhausted. I can't do this anymore. It never gets resolved. We just go in circles. I feel like that is the energy. But I do feel that your person really does miss you. So it's not that, because I feel like it's not a matter of love. I feel like there's a lot of love in the situation, but that love is very much being covered by layers of these conflicts, layers of these issues that you guys are struggling to resolve. And that's the problem here. So the answer to the basic question of whether they miss you is yes, absolutely they do. Because with this Seven of Cups, I can tell that your person is very forlorn. Look at this person right here. Okay, so your person feels a lot of despair right now. They're really feeling very down about the conflicts between the two of you. They're feeling really forlorn. That's the word that keeps coming to me. Forlorn, down, depressed, anxious, because they feel so sad and frustrated that you guys have tried to resolve this so many times and it never actually works. And so what they're really afraid of right now, they're asking themselves the question is, what should I do now? Should we try again or should I walk away? And that's what's really getting them down, because they do love you. And so with the Seven of Cups, they're really confused. They're taking some sort of a moment, some sort of space or time here in order to figure out what should be done, because they really don't know. Because I am feeling that because they love and care for you so much, it's really heartbreaking to them every time these conflicts happen. And it's like, it's almost like a protective mechanism. They're considering like maybe it's time to give up. Maybe it's time to give up this connection because it just hurts too much every time. Okay, so that's one of the things they're considering, but they haven't made a final decision, and it's really not entirely their decision to make. This is a decision that the two of you need to make together, right? No one person is in control of this situation, nor should be in control of this situation. So that is why there's this energy here of them feeling very defeated, okay? They're feeling very defeated right now. They're not seeing the path. They're looking down, look at this, they're looking down at their own reflection, and I feel like that part of that is that they're also looking at themselves. They're actually even beating up themselves and wondering, like, you know, what's wrong with me? Why does this always happen? Because I do feel for your person, there's a bit of repetitive energy here where it's like they have had these conflicts in other relationships before, but they were hoping to heal that. They were hoping to move on from that. And they were really hoping that with you, it would be different. But see, it isn't entirely different because they are still the same in many ways. Like, it takes a lot of work to transform those sides of yourself, right? Those sides of yourself that you know are always coming into conflict with your romantic partner. It takes time and effort to identify what those things are, get to the core level of why you're acting like that, and then try to heal that part of you or fix that part of you that is constantly in some form of conflict with your romantic partner. So see, that's why I also feel like they're going through a state of self-reflection. They're really looking at themselves, like this person is in the water, like trying to see themselves for what they really are, and trying to see, like, you know, asking themselves why this keeps happening to them, what's their role in it. But they also know that there are options here, right? All these 7 cups are the different options here that can be taken. There's a lot of roads that can be taken here, and they are confused as to which one to take, okay? But again, I feel like it's really not fully their decision. This should be a discussion between both of you. It shouldn't be just them unilaterally or by themselves saying, you know, I need to make a decision here. No, it's not an I decision. It's a we decision. But I with this 9 of Pentacles, I feel that you want to be careful with them in not trying to make that decision on their own, because the 9 of Pentacles really is about individuality. It's about stepping into your own power, creating your own life, being independent. I also feel that, again, if you have been in a separation, your person, because they are so forlorn right now and they're very depressed right now and confused right now, they may also be focusing on their money, finances, and career just to distract themselves from missing you. Okay, so that's one aspect of this 9 of Pentacles. But the other aspect that concerns me is that we don't want your person to take this, whatever is the final decision that's going to happen here, whether you guys are going to reconcile or continue to work on this situation, or you're going to go your separate ways. What I don't like about this 9 of Pentacles is that we don't want your person to feel that that is their decision to make on their own. We want them to feel like this is a 50-50 partnership. Yeah, you may feel like, okay, you're your own person and we are our own person, but when it comes to love, when it comes to this connection, we want to come together and honestly talk about what is happening here and come to a mutual decision. We don't want this to be one-sided. And so I do feel that Spirit is saying, let's be careful here. Let's not make this a one-sided decision or a one-sided conversation. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, beautiful one watching this video, make sure that you your voice is heard. Okay, so whatever the outcome is here, or whatever the final decision that is made here, make sure that your voice is heard. Do not be silenced in this, okay? Do not let this other person feel like they are in the driver's seat, like it's only up to them what it is that they want, because it is equally important what it is that you want, right? What they want is not more important than what you want, right? It's equally as important. So we want to make sure that whatever this decision is between the two of you, that it's absolutely a joint decision. And this is why I feel like Spirit, look at this, beautiful, why Spirit is saying here that it's time for you guys to go back to basics, okay? As you come back to one another, if you've taken some sort of a break because there's been a lot of conflict, it's time for you to go back to what is the foundation of this connection, right? We want to be grounded. We want to go deep, explore your roots, okay? And I feel that your roots are in divine friendship. Look at this, friendship, nurture your relationships. So I feel that whether or not you guys started out as friends and it became more, it doesn't really matter. Maybe you didn't start out as friends. Maybe you just met and you connected and wow, it just turned into romance. Either way, the success of your relationship long term will still be based on a deep friendship, because ultimately friendship is what lasts between two partners, right? Companionship, friendship, commonality, compatibility, shared values, shared vision for the future, and shared vision for your now. And so this is why I feel like this is Spirit almost giving you this advice that you guys have a door here, okay? This all is not lost. I feel like Spirit is saying here that no matter what this conflict has been between the two of you, even if it's been a recurring conflict, all is not lost. The doorway to the happiness that you seek is still open. See, door to personal healing and happiness. It's still open for both of you. And look at this, achievement. Keep focused on your dreams. So again, I feel like this is Spirit saying, look, even though it may feel very daunting right now, you may feel very hurt, you may feel really depressed, you may feel like, oh, it's just not possible, you may feel negative about this. I feel like Spirit is saying that if you still both truly want this, it is not over. There is hope. If you are focused on your dream, see, achievement, the possibility, the potentiality to walk through this door to personal healing and happiness is still there. It is still available to you. But the way you're going to do this is to ground yourself back into friendship. Like, what is it that you both share? What is the commonality, the compatibility between the two of you? How can you bring this back into a divine friendship that serves as the foundation for a divine romance, right? You need to regroup on that foundation, okay? You need to reset and strengthen that foundation. Then you will have this door open for you, and you will absolutely be successful if that's what you both focus on. So let's take a look at some specific messages here. Yeah. Yep. See, this is the thing. So this to me is a confirmation of what we've been seeing here from your person. So with the Seven of Cups energy, absolutely. See, I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. I took you for granted and misbehaved with you. So definitely with this Five of Wands, I feel like there is definite longing, missing you, regret, right? For however ways in which your person misbehaved during this time of you guys struggling with conflict, right? I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. So see, this is why I'm saying, if you guys got together and this chemistry was palpable and it just went straight into this like very romantic time, I feel like Spirit is saying, if you want to come back, ground, Ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself back into friendship and rebuild from there. I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I love you and I want to share all of my feelings with you. Okay, so see, that's why I feel that to me, these all are in confirmation of this very positive potentiality here, right? That all is not lost. I was saying this before and now it's just confirmed, right? That your person is missing you, longing for you, no matter what this tension has been, no matter what the struggle has been. You're my secret inspiration. I'm in awe of you. Your smile lights up my world. I love laughing with you. Okay, so to me, this is also part of the friendship, right? Right? This laughter, the joy, the good times that you have shared. This is part of the foundation of that beautiful divine friendship. That's what you want to get back to here in order to open that door to personal healing and happiness. All right, what more do you want us to know here, Spirit? Yeah, okay. So there's a special message here. Again, this may not resonate for everybody, but I'm feeling like one of the reasons why, I feel like this is an explanation here of why you may be having a lot of that conflict with that Five of Wands. I feel like for many of you, one of the reasons why is both of you may have had certain partners in the past, certain relationships from the past that are still kind of haunting you, where either your partner was very controlling of you or you sought to be controlling in a situation. I mean, that's, you know, we've all been there, right? You know, it's only natural and human to sometimes want to like hold on to things and want to be right and want to control because you feel safe. Like if you feel like things are under your control, then you feel safer in a relationship. So that's why I ask you to look deep. And I feel like this is part of this grounding, okay? That both of you, not just you, but your person as well, needs to go deep and explore your roots. Is there something from past relationships with other partners where there was some sort of issue of control, either from your side or from theirs or from both? That needs to be worked out because that may be one of the foundational reasons why there is conflict here that has been difficult to resolve, okay? So I feel like, again, Spirit is reiterating here as their final message to you that you absolutely have the power to recreate this connection the way you want it to be, in a way that really is satisfying to both of you. But there is a mystery here, as in it's going to really depend upon you. What is it that you want to do? What do they want to do? Are you guys willing to come out of the Seven of Cups and start working together to create something new here? So it is up in the air, and I feel like Spirit is not confirming it because they're saying that it's totally up to the two of you getting together and making it happen. Wow, that was really powerful. I hope that resonated. Let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. I love hearing from you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, the links are also down in the box below. And if this resonated for you, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 3, here is your reading. We're going to start off with your tarot. So let's see what we have here. Wow, Ace of Cups. Ooh, Six of Cups. The King of Wands. Wow, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so we have some very beautiful energies coming through, and look at this. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups flanking this King of Wands and Six of Cups. So this is beautiful. First of all, I have to say, yes, your person is very much missing you. Okay, just to start off with the basic answer to the question for this reading, yes, they're absolutely missing you, and there is a lot of very, very deep seated soulmate twin flame energy that is coming through here with the Six of Cups. Okay, so if you're in separation at this time, your person is very much reliving the memories that they created with you. There is a deep and profound haunting here that is going on when it comes to memories. I feel like they feel very haunted by, and that word haunted just keeps coming through for me. I feel like they feel very haunted by all of the events of this connection. Like everything that happened that was good, everything that happened that wasn't so good, it's like replaying in their mind like a movie, okay? Like as if they are sitting in their own movie theater, and like the visions of each event, each conversation, everything that happened is just coming through like on the screen, okay? It's like coming on the screen and going, coming on the screen and going. And I feel that it's putting your person in a very emotional state, okay? These movies that are replaying like that in their mind, for some of them, I feel that they are even having dreams where it's like recurring, right? The same kind of memories are recurring now, both when they're asleep as well as when they're awake. And so that is why the combination of that does feel like a haunting, right? As in like they just can't seem to get you out of their mind or out of their heart space. And so it's bringing up a lot of deeply buried and deeply repressed emotions in your person. So right now they're going through a very, very deeply emotional time. So I'm also feeling though that there is definitely like a disconnect between how you have interpreted what is going on with them versus what is really going on with them. There's something here that you are also misunderstanding. Like I feel like you see them very much as this King of Wands energy. And even though this is a king, it doesn't necessarily mean gender specific. Okay, this is an energy. Like this could be a man, this could be a woman. Doesn't matter. But it's the energy of the King of Wands, which really does which really does portray a person who is incredibly in control. Like they are bold, they are ambitious, they are risk takers. People who are of the King of Wands energy to the outside world, they seem very much in control. Like they seem to be very much aware of who they are, of what their image is. They're almost like very much the crafter of their own image, right? Like they know that the way they influence other people, the effect they have on other people around them is very much a projection that is curated and carefully crafted by them. And it doesn't mean that it's duplicitous. No, it does. I'm not getting the feeling that this person is duplicitous in any way, that, oh, what they're showing you is not who they really are. No, they are exactly who they appear to be. So if you have always felt very attracted to this person because of their strength, because they seem to be like the big man, big woman on campus kind of thing, or like, you know, when they walk through the door, when they come into the room, people look at them. There's something magnetic about them. I'm also getting the feeling that they have a very charming smile. Okay, I'm seeing them walk into a room and being extremely magnetic. Not just they don't even have to say anything. It's not even that they're even more magnetic when they talk, but before they even open their mouths, they have this very, very vibrant smile that people find very attractive because it's also intermingled with a lot of self-confidence. So what I mean by your person displaying this King of Wands energy is, again, they are not duplicitous. They are exactly who they say they are. However, what you don't see is that there is a very soft, vulnerable, and sensitive heart that is beating below the surface of this personality. So that's the part that they don't easily show to everybody because they don't want to show their vulnerability. You know, like they want to appear very strong, and they are very strong, but they only let a few choice people who they truly trust and love and care about see the side of them that is vulnerable, that is sensitive, that is a very deeply feeling side. And so that's where I feel that you may or may not have seen this side. Like you may have seen maybe glimpses of it, bits and pieces of it, but you may not have fully seen how deeply their emotions truly run. Okay, so that is why this combination here of the Six of Cups and this King of Wands is very profound. It's very powerful because I feel like your person is going through a lot more pain than you may be seeing, or that you may even have thought that they would, with whatever has been the struggle between the two of you. So the reason why we're getting this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Cups as this very, like, you know, all encompassing, like the energy that this is contained within, right? It's interesting, right? Like this pain, this missing you, this longing for you, this movie that is running in their mind of all the moments between the two of you is kind of like that center of pain and loss and emotion that they're going through, but it is being contained by the energies of what can be, right? What can come next if they and you want to go down that path. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you both have this potentiality of the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Your person is looking to find their way out of this pain. They're looking to find their way out of this haunting that they feel. They want a new beginning with you. And what they're doing is that they kind of keep going back and forth on how should I, or how can I approach this? Should I approach this from my mind? Should I look for, like, you know, a plan? Because I do feel, because of this King of Wands energy, your person is good at planning. Like they are a planner, they are organized, like they get shit done. Like that's the kind of person they are. That's the kind of persona they have around them. Like people look at them and they know, okay, if I want something done, I got to talk to this person. Like they know how to get stuff done. So they are very organized and very logical. So they on the one hand, they're thinking, okay, maybe there is a logical way to approach this. Maybe I should have a strategy. Maybe I should have a plan as to how to deal with whatever has come up here between the two of you and to have a new beginning. But then they vacillate between, you know, their mind and like, you know, trying to be logical and practical about it, but then also wanting to use their heart space energy to seek out this new beginning, this Ace of Cups. So they're very much vacillating, going back and forth between their mind and their heart, How can this be fixed? What should be done? And even if it's not broken, maybe fix isn't the right word, but how can this be healed? Whatever is going on here, which may have sent you guys into some form of struggle, or you're just having a hard time connecting, or you're having a hard time coming together on common ground and moving forward in the connection, this is what they're looking to heal. But it's kind of interesting how they go back and forth on, okay, what do I need to do to heal this? Where should we be looking here in order to heal this? Because they really do want to move forward. Okay, there's some sort of a stuck energy here that is also coming from the Six of Cups and this King of Wands. Now, for some of you, this is not for all of you. There's a special message here that's also coming through, which is about the Six of Cups. Is I feel like for some of you, there has been a longer separation. So there may be somebody coming back from your past, somebody that you may have already written off. Okay, somebody who maybe you were seeing one another at one time. There might have been a lot of love, a lot of caring, but something didn't sit right, something didn't go right, and you may have gone your separate ways. And you may have even dated other people since then. But this person has never stopped loving you or caring for you or wishing that it had worked out. So there's a special message here for some of you that somebody may be coming back from your past wanting this new beginning. okay, wanting to approach you with this Ace of Cups or this Ace of Swords energy, right? Like, and with this King of Wands, they may be wanting to take some sort of very bold action towards you as well, right? They may be wanting to kind of come quickly back into the picture before you are scooped up by somebody else, because, you know, even if you have dated other people, you may right now like not be dating anybody seriously, and they may want to know that, or may have found out about that, and they want to come back. Okay, so that's for some of you. Yeah, see, we're getting action right here, intuition. So that's the thing here. Like, yeah, see, I feel that there is definitely, look at this, we're getting the flame tree, the start of something new, right? And action. And with this King of Wands, there's a lot of action coming in here from your person. So I feel that this energy is for both of you, both sets of messages here. So if this is somebody from your past who is coming back, they are like all ready to bound in. Look at these horses running fast, right? I said before, there's some fast moving energy coming here. They want to scoop you up or they want to communicate with you and, you know, try to see if they can have a second chance with you before you move on to somebody else, or before you are in a serious relationship with someone else. So there's a start of something new here coming from somebody from the past. And for those of you where it's, you know, maybe you're in struggle or separation and it's not somebody from your past per se, it's somebody right now that you're trying to work it out with, there is also an energy of them wanting to take action to renew this. And of course, I mean, we already saw that with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords right here. So I feel like Spirit is saying here though that you want to trust your intuition, okay? Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, so if this person does come back, if they contact you, whether it's somebody from your past or it's somebody that you are wanting to move forward with right now, I feel like Spirit is saying that take it step by step. Okay, don't rush into anything. Tread thoughtfully, right? Make sure that this is what you want. Hear them out. Right? Hear them out and see if this is somebody that you know, if they are saying the right things. I feel like Spirit is saying also look at their actions. Okay, so if they come to you, you know, from your past or even from your present, saying, I want to renew this, I want to heal this, I feel like Spirit is saying don't just look at their words, look at their actions. Test them. You know, invest and test. Like if you want to reinvest in them, invest slowly, okay? Invest one step, see if they meet you. Invest a second step, see if they meet you. Invest a third step, see if they meet you with every step that you invest. They must meet you with equal action. And if they do not, then don't trust the words, okay? So this is why Spirit is saying trust your intuition on this. It will guide you. It is the voice of your inner being, your source, your higher self and Spirit. Trust them. Trust them to guide you each step of the way, and take your time. Okay, take your time. That's the big message that I'm also getting here. So let's get some specific messages from their heart to yours. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So see, this is very conducive to, I feel, with that energy of them being haunted by you, or like, you know, seeing everything that's happened between you as that kind of like that movie in the movie theater, right? I'm living the consequences of my bad choices. I lost you and now I'm desperate to win your heart again. See? This is what I mean with this Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, but it's like there's definitely a bit of a desperation energy of them wanting to win you again. But this is why I'm saying Spirit is saying don't just go by their words. If they come rushing in like these fast moving horses, saying all these things, like saying sweet things, making big promises, make sure you test their actions as well. I hid my real feelings instead of being honest with you. I was in denial, but I see clearly now. Okay, so this may have been one of the reasons why you guys need this Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, a fresh new beginning, because someone may have been hiding their true feelings and may have not been able to be fully honest with you. I still love you. I dream of being with you. I imagine waking up next to you and cuddling with you every day. Yeah. And that to me is very much part of the Six of Cups energy, right? That's very much part of them missing you, of them, you know, having these daydreams and fantasies of what it was like to wake up next to you, cuddle with you, or be with you every single day. And that is why that Six of Cups is also very nostalgic, right? We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? Okay, so again, that is part of that healing process that we are already seeing, of them trying to figure out, okay, what is the process here? What can be done? What is the strategy here to work out whatever these differences have been? Okay, so what else can you tell us, Spirit? What are your final messages here? What else can you tell us? Wow, see? This is a repeating theme here throughout this reading, of them being haunted by memories. Isn't that interesting? Six of Cups and memories, same energy here. See? Nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past. See? Repetition. So again and again, they are reliving everything that happened, because I do feel that there has been some sort of pause here. There's been some sort of pause in this connection, and as this pause has been there, they have been reliving. Okay, and now it's like they have been patiently kind of stepping back, going over in their mind, and then coming to the conclusion with this divine timing that it's time now, right? Like, as in, it's time to take action. Like, they want to come to you quickly with an offer. See, I told you, I knew this entire reading. They are going to come to you with an offer to heal this connection. If it's in separation, to start again, to fix the issues. And the timing is now. I really feel that this is going to be quick, right? They've been patient. They've been biding their time. They've been in this pausing energy, but now the time has come where they feel very inspired to take action towards you. So they're going to come to you with an offer, but I do feel like, again, please be careful. Take it step by step. Let them show you, not through their words, but through each action they take, right? So the more action they take to win you over, to show you that you can trust them, to show you that they want to heal this, the more, if you want to, you can move forward towards them as well. Okay, so but just be careful, take your time. That's what's been coming through this entire reading. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are also in the box below. Please make sure that you do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. You know that. And I'll see you all on the next video.